Hi, I'm Tim Reichmuth, one of your co-commissioners.
No, don't do that.
Welcome to the 2014-2015 Fantasy Football Draft Lottery. New time, the draft lottery will commence. Right now, we have 12 white balls placed in the basket, and we will continue to see where everyone picks. This represents which ball belongs to which person. Take your time and memorize what ball you have.
So the Unions tie it, and only tie it, and the Royals can win it in the bottom of the ninth.
Thank you to my lovely assistant, Jake. How now, brown cow? How now, brown cow? My mom wears yellow boots to the grocery store. Tim Reichmuth here, about to interview Tyler Thomas, one of our ex-fantasy football players. Hello, Tyler.
Hello.
So, I heard that you got kicked out. How does that feel?
Feels good, Tim. Feels amazing.
You heard it here first. You're about to interview some of our fantasy football players to see what they're feeling before the draft. Well, we'll start with Jake. Jake, what are your feelings before this draft?
Can I get back to my rock, paper, scissors game? Yeah, I can't wait.
Tyler, it was your first year in the league last year. Tell me what you're feeling.
You know, I'm feeling pretty good. Got third place, but I would like to continue my rock, paper, scissors.
Tim out. She has seashells by the seashore. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Okay, good. Tim Reichmuth here. We're about to start the draft lottery ceremony. But first, let me explain to you how we're going to do it this year. Instead of starting with the first pick, we're going to start with the second pick and go all the way to number 11. So then there will be 2 balls left, and the first one drawn will be the first pick, and the last one remaining will be pick number 12. So, let's get it started. With the second pick in the 2014 Fantasy Football Draft, N34, Bryce Boucher. Now it's time to draw the third pick. Third pick is N44, or Brandon Hardman. The number 4 pick, which I like to refer to as the Alex Gordon pick, will be N45. That's me. Tim Reichmuth here, about to interview the number 4 pick of the draft, Tim Reichmuth. Tim, how does it feel? Oh, sorry, I'm talking to my mom. Mom, I got the 4th pick! Oh, well, you know, it feels pretty good, you know. Thanks for asking, Tim. You know, I already know who I want to get. You know, I'm pumped. I'm going to win this year for my 4th championship. Well, you really think you're going to get your 4th championship? Well, that's some high hopes for Tim. You know, that'll be it for today. We're going to go ahead and do our 5th pick of the draft. Now, with the 5th pick, it will be N31, also known as the Garantula. Tim Reichmuth here, about to interview Tyler DeBow about his feelings of getting the number 5 pick of the draft. Tyler, come on in here! You know, first I want to congratulate you. The number 5 pick is a solid pick. Do you have any idea who you wanted to get with this pick?
All I can say is
And now that leaves Jake alone in the green room, waiting to see where he gets to pick. What's that? And now it's time to see who's going to be selecting number 6 in this year's draft. N32, Israel Kyralaber. Now it's time to see who's going to be picking 7th in this draft. N38, Mark Lozman. A quick look at the board to see where everyone's drafting so far. At number 2, Bryce Boucher. Number 3, Brandon Hardman. Number 4, Tim Reichmuth. Number 5, Tyler DeBow. Number 6, Izzy. Number 7, Mark Lozman. Now, let us proceed and see who's going to be picking number 8 in this draft. 4. Woo! Now let's see who picks number 9. In 36.
Jordan.
Now let's see who's picking number 10. Fantasy football. In 40.
Carson.
Now it's time to see who's going to be picking number 11 in the draft. In 33. Andrew Span Jones. Let's look back at the board to see where everyone's picking. At number 7 is Mark Liedem. Number 8, Wu Coughlin. Number 9, Jordan Ward. Number 10, Carson Reynolds. Number 11, Drew Johnson. So now that leaves the 2 balls left are Jake and T-Babe. The next one will be for the number 1 pick. Now it's time to see who's picking first. Fantasy football draft. And person who has the first pick, fantasy football draft. Drum roll, please. Tyler Ray. And now it's time to see who's picking last, which we all know it's Jake Henson, so let's just go ahead and roll it. In 41, Jake Henson. Hey Jake, how about you come on out here? First of all, let me congratulate you on being the Deacon over here.
Thank you.
Now, I know you're waiting back there a long time for you to hear your name called.
I played a lot of games of rock, paper,
Well,
scissors.
just let me know what was going through your head while you're waiting.
Well, I played a lot of games of rock, paper, scissors. I won every time.
Every single time? Okay. Well, let me just hear your thoughts on getting the number 12 pick. I mean, what's going through your mind about that?
Well, it's certainly not the number 1 pick because you're not gonna have a bona fide star, but the 2 back-to-back picks will it'll help out.
Are you disappointed at all that you came that close to getting the number 1 overall pick and falling so short?
A little bit. I mean, it just means I have to work a little harder to get the fantasy championship I've been wanting, which will probably not happen because let's face it, I'm a pretty shitty fantasy player.
That is true. Well, that'll conclude our fantasy draft lottery. Thanks for tuning in.